Hey all, how's it going? CowGod here. Back to playing Endless Space Original without the expansion. Had to get a drink before the next episode here. So we're still playing. We're getting there. We're doing some stuff as the Amoebas. So we've got 2 colonies, 1 hero so far. We're about to get another hero, it looks like. Probably a fleet manager this time. And I know we're preparing, if I remember right, I'm doing some research on different types of colonization points here so that we can get a little bit larger empire, more production, more of everything, all the things. Things are good, more numbers, more turns. Let's go. And more money! Alright. We're producing... Oh, I forget what we're producing here. Is that a defender? Propagator. Awesome. Exactly what I wanted. It's like I knew. Alright. Our research is almost done. 1 more turn there. And all my ships are in holding position. Nothing to do here. Oh yeah, hero. Heroes. Let's go ahead and get our fleet person. You're definitely a fleet. Oh my gosh, it's 80, I forgot. It's not 30 anymore. It goes up in price as you get more people. So, let's go ahead and wait for 80 money. Right. Well, our current hero, sitting inside, I think, this city, or is it this one? I don't know. Leveled up. So now he has a little bit higher upkeep, but he produces more stuff. And then we get to unlock an ability. With his trait, where he's an administrator, we want to have more labor? Yeah, labor matches what his benefits are. So if I increase his labor plus 3, it's going to affect all of his options on the side over here. So that takes it from 8% to 14%, and unlocks a lot more options next time he levels up too, which can give us more morale, more food production, just a straight 20 plus, straight 15 plus production. So we'll go ahead and go with that. I think that's the trait that he's doing for administration. Just helps to keep it on that path, I think. Science completed. We can colonize tundras now, so we've got a couple more dots out here we can colonize. And production finished here on forests. And we switched over to just money, converting money from production. So if I take this off... Oops. Wrong click. So if I take this off... Okay, yeah, so he goes to 0 money. It's going to see if we could sustain having one of these on there to increase our production, but not unless we keep that going. Or if we got more people. Yeah, because we have finance on here. Let's go ahead and leave that on there for now. And in 2 turns, we'll check back if I remember. Probably won't, because I'm bad at that. And we'll go on with our next turn, just trying to develop the beginnings of our empire. All is quiet. Research is in 2 turns. Just looking for our tundra. Mineral rich. Ooh. It's a small, but plus 3 production per person. That's not bad. That might be our next target. Hostile fauna. Can't colonize that yet, but... Arid. Ooh. Corrosive soil over here. Yeah, I think our next target's going to be ESO. And we definitely, like I said, I like to have the pinch points. I like to have the defense on these wormhole points once wormholes open up in research. Quiet turn. I'm still in the lead on points. Yay, points! Got 70 out of the 80 that we want for our next person. Alright, we'll go ahead and end turn. 1 more for research. We'll check on a forest, because that should go up to 5. shouldn't it? Thought it should. Maybe it already went up. So we're out of research. So we got deserts now. What should we research next? You know, it's going to take one turn to research some of these. I might just queue these up just to fill them out. And then I'm going to queue up, I think, more research. Just because the faster we can get through that, the more stuff there is to do. So we're queued up there. Production, finished our colony ship. We'll create that into a fleet. We're doing okay on money here, so let's go ahead and bump up our production. And then we'll bump up our research. So those are -2 each. So that'll take us down to 5 money earned per turn, but hey, then we'll do money. We're about full on this, which means this is going to take 6, 7, 8, 9 turns. 3 turns we're going to have a... Let's do something different here. Let's put the propagator right here. Yeah, that way we'll finish this, we'll have a full thing of population again. He'll eat up one of those populations, then we'll build that. Might as well do another one of those. And then we'll go back to money production. That way we can spread our colonists around. Alright. So we're going to go to ESO. Let's just queue him up. He's kind of slow. Production's all queued up. Next turn. Oh, I forgot we could have gotten our fleet master. No big loss there. More research here. One more turn, we'll get that one. Get some luxury resources unlocked. Go ahead and auto move. Let's do this guy before I forget again. So let's get our fleet officer. So they have the commander ability and the adventurer. Hire you, and we're going to assign you to a fleet. And we'll look at the one with the most combat. I think that's this guy. Yeah, this is our defender. He has the highest, and that, yeah, that's our home planet. So, bam! You're now bossing them around. There we go. So she increases their fleet combat actions. Sometimes she'll also unlock new cards. I know we haven't gotten to combat yet, but you basically have 3 phases of combat: long, medium, and short range. And all of these affect cards you pick, basically affect each round. And they'll also counter other cards, which is kind of fun. If you figure the opponent's going to pick a tactics card, you can play something that blocks tactics, which is cool. And it's all pretty to watch. It's all automated. Go ahead and hit next turn here. Alright. So we unlock some science. We unlock some luxury resources. Those just increase happiness and stuff. And we also did some tourism, so we can get more money per person. So that's great. We're going to be researching extra engines, more research next turn. Very cool. So, looking at luxury resources. Don't think we have any in our areas yet. Nope. There is one here. So these increase some things on the planet, and also if you get 4 of those, then you get an extra benefit. Kind of harder to get 4 luxury resources early, but got some void stones over here that we don't know how to use yet. Just taking a look at what we got. Artifacts that we don't know how to use yet. So yeah, not a lot here yet. Still haven't gotten wormholes, so I'm just not even looking out here yet. But I'm thinking we'll probably have to go towards the center here, since our opponents are on either side of us. See if we can eat some of that up pretty soon. Alright, our research is queued, our ships are moving. He's moving on to colonize ESO. Next turn it up. And our administrator gained another level. Yay! What should we give him? Production? food. Even benefit his wit, so just he does more dust and science production. Doesn't really help us in the long run. Let's go ahead and do production. He's just going to be our production master. Eventually we'll just park him on whatever system makes the most production and just make it a powerhouse of producing. So we finished our production improvement in our home system, and now we're building our next propagator because we've got 6 population. Perfect. Kick our next turn. Still haven't had any contact with aliens. We'd see it because these are our 3 entry points. Go ahead and get our ship moving. One more turn for science. And I forgot Forest. I had that production to money conversion I didn't go check on. Let's do that first. If I take this off, oh, you're producing 2 now. Let's give you this guy, because it costs 2, but on a jungle planet, then it gives you +1 per person. So if I build that, it's going to cost me 2 per turn, but I'm going to give 5 per turn, so net gain of 3. Why not? Extra money. And we're about full there, too. In 2 turns, we'll do one of you. And we'll go back to money production, because you don't have anything else that's really going to benefit your planet types there. Alright, we got our science add-on. Let's get our next research going here. Let's see here. 2 movement on Empire. New ship form. Eventually we're going to have to go here, because that's the wormhole travel. Also gives us less expansion disapproval. People don't like to have everything spread out away from their homeworld for some reason. So I'm thinking we'll go just right along that path right now. Get a new ship, get wormholes. And since we'll have wormholes, probably combat next. Let's go ahead and get that one queued up. I'm thinking, I always like to go lasers, because they don't expect lasers. They usually don't plan for that, so let's go pick that. Dismiss that one. Have our ships move, and we can colonize. Definitely we're going to do the one that's mineral rich and has the extra resource. Why not? Let's go in here. It's a tundra. So it has decent production. Okay food. Weaker science and money. And money makes everything better. So let's go tundra. We're a tundra planet. Just seeing if there's anything that, yeah, of course, production. We've already got 15 production here. For now, let's do the extra money, just to get our system financed here so we can build more improvements. We'll also add on the star system improvement for tourism, more money, and then we can go crazy with the other benefits here. So I'm also going to probably put this guy on. This is sustainable farms. We'll do tundra, arid, arctic, desert. Hey, look, tundra, desert, tundra. That'll make it so that we produce more food on those areas. And we can grow these faster. And then once you've colonized one, then if you have enough people, you can just go ahead and colonize this planet locally. You don't have to build a new ship to colonize. So we'll just spread out from here. Alright. We'll end our turn there. We'll check on forests, because I think... yeah, we might queue that up pretty quick too, because you can colonize your desert now. Let's take this guy off, and after we do that propagator, we'll do the desert, and then we'll leave that open because we'll want to do an improvement on there. So that'll give us more room to grow there. We've got science queued up, everything else is good, got some money coming in. Really slow beginning to this game, but our production's done there. Forest is making more money now. Let's see how that helped us. So now we're making 2. More than we were. And we've got full population. That's great. And our research completed, so we've got a new ship type that's geared towards having weapon modules on it, so that'll be fun. And then we're working on our wormhole tech. So, we've got a new ship here. Let's go ahead and create that. And then we'll go colonize a new place. And this one, yeah, our colony ship. Well, we can colonize this entire system now. It's all arid and deserts. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Unless there's a really good reason to come over here. I mean, that's a huge planet. You can see the potential for population there. Which one to pick first? I mean, we'll eventually pick both of them. This one's about to build another ship over there. You know, let's just go right here because it's closer. Only reason why? I mean, this one will be done in 2 turns, so then we'll send him over here. We've got everything queued up there. Next turn again. Funny ambiance music playing in the background. Have you auto-complete your move, and you're short. You're just 1 turn short. Alright, fine. Oh, we got our ship finished now in Forest. I'll just do a shortcut click here on this little fleet tab. Create that. And we'll click on you and have you gal tour. Alright, so level 4 on our system hero. I think I'm going to increase the morale. We'll kind of look at that a little bit of why I'm doing that. Because your system has morale. So this one's content. And this actually will modify your efficiency of your star system. So Forest is where he's at. You can see they're now happy. So there's our breakdown. Overpopulation's a little high, so we're working on that by colonizing another planet pretty quick. The hero's adding another 30 to it, and what the approvalness does there is it actually increases your production for values. So you can see it's an extra 3.4 production just because of the approval of the system. My hero's benefiting that too, so we're making a decent amount of food. And then people are eating 10 of it, so yeah. So yeah, we're going pretty good there. We're going to have this colonized pretty quick. Let's go ahead and have our ships finish their moves, and now we can colonize over here. Let's go ahead and start on this large arid, because it's got food production. We'll need that to help grow. And going along with food production, I mean, they're consuming 2. Let's just go ahead and have this produce as fast as possible. Because we're on an arid, yeah, we'll get +1 per turn. That's alright. It'll help it grow, and then we can spread out. And we're producing another colonizing ship. Started the desert colonize. Go on with next turn. And something happened. Ah, first settlement on an advanced or difficult planet type. So if you're on a desert instead of an arid, just harder to colonize on. You'll also see that arid has a -5 on approval morale. Deserts will have a -10 because they're harder to live on. People are just not as happy. Gas giants have like a -20. So yeah, it gets harder to live on planets like barren planets, gas giants. So just lower morale because of the difficulty. So, what have we got queued up here? Colonizer ship. We're going into money production there. Ah, our fleet captain. Well, let's give you a little bit... Let's give you a benefit on offense. There, that'll unlock some more of your stuff. If I do defense, does that unlock a lot? Just a little bit. 2 movement on fleet, vision. Not really beneficial, I don't think. I mean, offense will give us just movement. And critical on attacking and blocking certain things. That's fun. We'll start there. So now we have enough money here too. I'm going to go into our fleet. And she's still using one of the old ships, isn't she? Yeah. Let's go ahead and retrofit that. So now it's got a little bit better attack. Let's see if there's... Before I retrofit that, I should have done this first. We've got Tier 2 armor. Have any more missiles? Nope. Tier 1 missiles. No upgrades to those. Okay, never mind. I didn't miss anything. That's great. Thought maybe we unlocked something with research, and I should have added that to the ship before upgrading it. So let's get our exploitation for our new colonized desert planet. Alright. What are we making in the system here? 2861. Oh, definitely money. And you're a money planet, too. Plus 2 per person on the desert. Yeah, there you go. More money. Here's a fun thing, too. You can just automatically, I think you can just click on people. Yeah. You can just drag people back and forth, reorganizing how the planets are done on there, which is kind of fun. So like that balance, I get 2 more money. Hey, why not? So we'll have him exploit for more money. And then, yeah, desert. Let's go ahead and get you more production, because you got the money to fund it. I mean, we want to have a surplus of money too, but getting stuff going. Anything else we're missing in production? Nope. Okay. Cool. Still doing good here. So having you do that, I may queue up a couple more defender ships. Just so we have a full fleet. I think we can support 5 right now. Is that it? Yeah, 1 out of 5. So I went ahead and queued up a full 4. So just in case we run into something that would pop up. I think there are random pirates that you can discover sometimes going to these planets. They'll just fly around and attack people. And of course there's the other people. You start out unable to declare peace because you can't communicate. You have to research that, which is kind of interesting. So you kind of are in a unspoken war, just attack on sight kind of feeling. Alright, so both of our places are making more money. They're all queued up. We're not missing anything. Go ahead and have our colonizer ship move and do its business. And let's start it on this large arid so that we can have a large surplus of people here. And give it food production. And we'll let it go from there. We'll come back and revisit that. And turn again. Still haven't seen combat. I know, it's a slow game. Many of these other games you run into combat pretty quick, and this one just, especially this map, has got us bordered off, which is good for me in the slower science start, kind of. Alright. So I don't see any real big benefits that we can do here. Main propagator. Let's just queue up another colonizing ship. Go ahead and try and fill out the system before somebody shows up, because it does not look like anyone else has gotten... I'm just looking around to see if anybody else has a colony outside of a wormhole. Just see, no, he's still in a wormhole. He's still bordered by wormholes. Alright. So I think we're pretty close on technology, at least with that. So we'll go ahead and maximize our local group here. Alright, wormhole traveling. Cool. Finish that research. We're going on to our defensive stuff here. This will give us defense of our systems from being assaulted, just planning ahead, and then extra XP on our ships for shipbuilding, because our ships do earn experience, get a little bit tougher when they're in combat. So nothing else here to do. We're just waiting on research. We're waiting on the ability to colonize more planets. So we got one ship finished. ESO has no production queued up. We'll go ahead and go over there. So you are producing more food here. I think your next step is going to be probably colonizing... Well, let's do the desert for the money, I think. Let's set you up to colonize. Because you're about to have another population pop in 7, so... Alright. All queued up there. And turn. Forest completed its propagator. We'll complete that. Anything else we can do here? Not really. We have 1 money there, so let's produce some money just to do a ton of production. Wow, 20? Yeah, because of our... Yeah, industry production. Okay. So we've got this geothermic activity. So that gives us a little negative. +1 production, -1 science. Not a huge one. We can learn this later, adaptive colonies, and that will actually allow us to either decrease or completely eliminate the negative effects of some of these things. We have to produce it on the planet, which is really cool. Got an idle ship. Oh, our colony ship. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's go ahead and jump on this. We haven't got Arctic yet, but we'll jump on our small arid, just so that we have this pinch point here. Queue up. Go on over there. Monica, what are you going to produce? We've got 2 people. We're producing in 2 turns more population, deserts, arids. Let's go ahead and do... We got the money to support this, and we'll have a lot more with these 2. Do a little bit faster food production. Dismiss this guy. End our turn. Things are happening. We're growing. Look at all that blue. Do we have more colonies than anyone else so far? I think we're at 5. We're in there at... They're at 5 as well. They're at 4 systems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're pretty close. We're about to have 6. Like right now. Oh, that's our explorer. Okay. I was thinking it was that guy. Let's zoom in again here so I can see my tooltips. So I've created 1... Oh! Well, let's go colonize more. It's our 0 attack ship. And let's go ahead and just finish out the colonization. You can also use those to, like, shift population to another system. I may do that eventually, once these guys start maxing out, especially this one. I mean, he can only hold 6 population until I do more research. Alright, so we've got our alternative armors. Now we're going to get into lasers after this one. Got 6 turns on that. ESO finished its new planet, and we will exploit this. Let's go ahead and get more finance. I mean, it's designed for finance. We do have a bit of unapproval here, though. So that is actually distance from Empire. That's going to make people less happy. So we might do something to combat that. I mean, we are doing okay overall. We're making 28 gold per turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bribe the people to make them a little happier. So we'll watch their approval ratings here. So I'm going to drop the tax rate down. Enough to make them content. I like that. As long as they're content and they're not upset with me. Alright, so you're queued up. Forest is just producing money. Is there anything Forest could be doing for me that's better? No! That would be bad. It looks like it auto-balanced, because I moved that guy over, and it decided, no, I want him over here. So we'll keep producing money then. We'll do one more turn here, I think. Alright, so we finished one of our Defender 2 ships. ESO needs production, so you've got your finance going. Let's do some more research. I just feel like research is a little slow. Who else was needing Galter? So you're producing better there. You've got some money. Do some tourism on you. That's going to be great. All three of these will be affected by that. Arid and desert. Oh no, just arids. Well, that's 2 out of the 3. And we might queue this up too, because this is going to make more money for us. So we'll be able to cover the finance for this. We'll just let it go from there, just to see what happens. Auto movement. Oh, I forgot. Let's go ahead and have our explorers go out. I'll have you auto-explore. You are my colony ship. What are you doing down here? A medium tundra I could colonize? Tiny jungle? With some benefits? Benefits here? You know what? I haven't even looked out here yet. Let's take a quick little peek. Arid, rich soil, rings. Of course we want 4 of these guys too. I still want to colonize my own area. I think I'm going to have him, because it only takes 1 movement to go from there to there no matter the distance. So his next turn he's going to automatically go there. As long as he doesn't get blown up, that'd be fine. I hope he won't. Yeah, and then we might come back to Remor. I think that might be my target, if I remember. Because that one sounds very appealing. Might be able to snipe some of green stuff here. I hope if I have them on auto-explore, they're going to go around to some of these stars that have the benefits for exploration on them. Go pick up some extra benefits and bonuses for us. So I think we're going to call that good for right now. That's a good, decent start. We just unlocked wormhole technology, and we're about to colonize our next to last system in our local group. I think we're doing good. Our scores still just barely higher than the next. No, we're at 199. Oh no! We're losing grasp. Darn. I thought we were going to be in the lead. We're already behind. And it's on easy. Alright. Well, I'll wait until next time. See you guys later.